just going to be on here for about 30, 40 minutes, as long as people want to keep coming in and saying hi. I've got a few things I've added to my Christmas room. I've added Ebenezer Scrooge over here. Say hi. Just kidding. That's Steve. There's nobody in yet. I just wanted to kind of start just a couple minutes early just to get going, make sure everything is all set up. When I start seeing people in here, let me see what I look like sitting down. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah. Cool. In my Cousin Levi outfit. Got my microphone on. Who's going to be number one in? Did you get it? You're going in?
Yeah.
Let me see it. Somebody just came in. Who's number one? Type it in. Oh, my God. I have a live to do. Who was first? Hey, Big Bake on the move. Hi, Randy. Hey, man. I need to talk to you and see how you're doing. Like my hat? This is my buddy George Arnold, who passed away. I was his caregiver. He was that author that I took care of for about 3 or 4 years. He gave me this hat before he passed, and I think his son might be looking for it because they're looking for a lot of things. But George gave me a whole bunch of stuff. He said, Brexton, I want you to have it. So it's a nice little hat. I keep it hanging in the room in there. Here, I'm trying to get Steve live here. I can't figure out how.
Hey, Big Bake.
Steve says, hey, Big Bake. Yeah, that's not it. Trying to get Steve live. Can't do it. Let's try again. Go down here to YouTube. Thing is, screen keeps doing that over and over and over. It won't load. I've already restarted the phone. Hold on, let me try something else. There's the squares where the video shows up, and nothing's happening. So I don't know what I'm doing.
Happened at one time before.
Yeah. I don't know, Steve. I got a live I got to do, so you just play with it. See what's happening. You just play with it. I don't know what to tell you. All right. I got 2 people in here. I'll go get back to the camera. I'll give up on, I'll try Steven a little bit. Yeah, it was good to see you. Randy says, hey, Steve. Yeah, man, so good to see you. Glad you came in, Bubba. You're number one tonight. Ooh, 4 people in here. What did Arlene said she might sneak in here? She was finishing up a live. She does all my little links to everybody. But yeah, yeah, just been crazy all this week. Been trying to get my friend Larry. He might be sneaking in here. He probably is in here. Make sure everybody give me a thumbs up. Christmas room, I added a whole. There you go. On the go with Flo. Flo, your last video. Oh, my words. I love the tombstones in that cemetery. That was great. Oh, man. Scott was over in some of my neck of the wood. I have family members that live, he's in that Iowa. And I don't know if he's done the video on the Field of Dreams yet, but I saw the one today he did. That was good. And he said he was on his way to Iowa. So that would be cool. Yeah. So there's Patty. Hey, Patty. Look what I'm wearing, Patty. Whose hat is this? Don't tell her. Hey, Patty, whose hat is this? I pulled it off one of my racks in there, and I said, oh, I better show. Let's see if Patty recognizes this hat. There's Larry. Hey, Larry. Make sure everybody gives me a thumbs up sometime tonight before you leave. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to come in and chill a little bit, show you the room, some things that I've added. I want to show Patty for sure because a lot of his stuff was in her rent house. You know, what's his name? You got to punch, at least tell me his first name. Tell me his first name. Oh, Larry gave me 3 thumbs up. Cool. Yeah. Let me show you a few things I've added. Here, Patty, let me show you this. Patty gave me this. I love this thing, Patty. This thing is heavy. It's a Santa Claus, and it's made of some kind of hard metal. Wow. George, there you go, Patty. What I did is I hung a little thing on here. I'll show you in a little while, but I hung it there, and I have it sitting on a shelf over here with the little stocking person hanging down. Kind of cool looking. Let's see, who else just came in and left me a long message? Who was that? On the Go with Flow. Do you mean the John Capps grave? Thanks, an incredible grave. I got like 27. Oh, I love it. It was great. That's what I want. Like I said, I want to start doing. I'm watching Lisa's videos and I'm watching yours. And I like the idea of we're just kind of wandering around and talking about it. I've got to get about, Randy's taught me this, not so much famous people, but notable people. You know, like I did that one, I hope Randy has gone back and watched it, The Man in the Iron Lung. I found his grave over there. And, you know, at 6 years old, this boy went into an iron lung. He couldn't breathe without it. And he was in there for over 60-something years. And he died at 2024, and they buried him down here at the Grove Hill Cemetery where the Von Erichs are. And I just happened to come across it. Somebody told me about it. I forgot who it was, and I said, I looked it up, and I started reading a little bit, and I knew a little bit about it. I didn't have it on cue cards. I wrote it down, and I read it in my car. So as I walked over there, I was trying to read a little bit about it, and I just like to know a little bit more before I start doing these videos. Yeah, I've got a few more videos available that I'm going to be doing. Let me show you some things I just found the other day. These got little chips on them, so I'm going to have to work on this. But this is going to be hung. Oh, make sure I don't. Oh, hello. See these little beautiful little Santa Claus. They're made of glass or plaster. Whoa! See, I got to be careful because they'll fall out. But they got little bitty chips. So I'm going to see if I can find some kind of paint to match that color, because the chips were all just crumbled into little small pieces. So I'm going to have that hanging somewhere. I still haven't got the puzzle all glued together, but my niece told me how to do it. So I'll probably this next week for sure get some newspaper. I got to slide underneath it, then get some of this puzzle glue, and it comes with a little brush, and you brush it. Then eventually what I wanted, since that's my first puzzle I built in here, I want to frame it. And so I'm going to do that. So let's see what else. Oh, here you go, Patty. If you can see this up close, this was something I found in her rental garage. Ooh, 7 people in here. I think I showed y'all this Saturday night. Some nice little baskets with a little Santa inside of it. It's kind of cool. Put that on a stool for right now. Let's see, what else? Oh, I got old Santa here. He's got a little backpack on the back of him. Kind of a cool thing. But this is a little standing Santa. Yeah, I've added a whole lot more in here, Randy. And I'm working on your room, Randy. Now that when you come in town, you usually like to stay in the hotels because you got to do a lot of editing, which I understand. And I hope you get to see you, Randy, soon. I really like to see you. Lisa said she's going to be trying to come in October. So that would be awesome to have all of us all go do some stuff. Thank you. Glad you love the hat. It's a friend of mine named George Arnold. I was his caregiver. Last year, actually, I forgot 2.5 years. Patty introduced me to him. She was taking care of him in the morning, and I was caregiving him at nighttime, making sure he finished he was an author. He had a couple of bestsellers out there. He wrote actually 2 chapters for me and Patty for his second book of this Navajo Nightmares. It's his first book, and the second was going to be a part 2 of that. But me and Patty got a chapter. I think I got 34. She got 34, and I got 35, or one of those two. But I still have a copy of mine, and I'm sure Patty has hers. but he passed away and the book never got published. The whole book was finished. It was on his desk. We don't know what his son did with it. So we don't know. Yeah, we just don't know. So good to see you, Randy, and Flo and Patty. Oh my gosh, it's so cool to see everybody. And Big Bake. Cool, guys. Thank y'all. But yeah, Flo, I can't wait. I hope you get to come down here soon. I don't know if Lisa's coming. She said October. Flo, you probably know more than I do. I know that now that she's got this new beau in her life. I don't know if that's true or not, but they seem to be on every video. I know. I hope too. I hope too, Flo. I hope to see her. It'd be great if she came this way and you could come this way and you could ride together and go back to your house. That'd save her a flight. Then she could just help you with a little bit of gas. You drive this way, pick her up, and y'all drive back to Kentucky. But I hope to. She said we're out for 3 or 4 more items that she'd like to see. I'd like to take Randy out to Azle, Texas, and show him Peter Mayhew's grave, who was the Chewbacca in Star Wars. I'd like to show you that. Scott's done a video. Scott's never seen the full video. So I'd like to, it would be great if, I don't think Scott's going to I don't think he'll make it this year. He might make it next year, he said. But, oh yeah, I had Steve stand behind Chewbacca's grave in one of my videos. Do your famous sound, Steve. There it is. He's trying to do Chewbacca's sound. That was funny. Yes, that's Adam, but I think she'll still be in Canada. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she said something about last year when she left that she would come back around another year in October again. And I said, I hope so. October, November. Now, October, the second week in October, the 12th through the 16th, I'll be down in Galveston with my family. We're going to do our October trip. We always do the second week in October from Sunday through Thursday. We drive down there and I get to stay in a beach house. That's where I'll be doing my live on that Monday night out there on the balcony I do every year. Hopefully it'll be a nice, brighter balcony where you can see the ocean a little better. I has a bunch of beautiful videos I brought back. The sunset and then also the sunrise. Oh man, it was fun. It was just to sit out there and relax and not have to do anything. We were almost like about 20 miles away from Galveston. Then we went back into Galveston on Wednesday and had a nice lunch there at the Fish Tales restaurant off the seawall. And then we walked around a little bit and did the Stewart Beach. And then went down to the, forgot the name of the famous souvenir stands that are out over the water. No, it's not SeaWorld. They're like souvenir stands. Murdoch's. That's it. There are 2 buildings there called Murdoch's. And they've been there for a long time. And we get to see the Pleasure Pier. It has a bunch of rides on it. But yeah, I wanted to wear this. This is an honor to you, George. I thank you very much for letting me take care of you. We had a wonderful time. I made a good friend. He showed up for my 50th birthday, which was wonderful. Or 60th birthday. I think it was, 60th birthday. So that was really nice. So, yeah. Well, I got 3. It said now you only got 3 people in here. Did y'all see Scott's video? I might need some help on that one. He said, please unsubscribe. So I watched the video, and he said, at the end of the video, unsubscribe and then subscribe. But then he said another screen would show up where I check off all videos. But I never saw that screen. I didn't know how to get to that screen. So I unsubscribed and subscribed. But what that did for me is, and check and see if you're still subscribed to me, it actually moved me from because I've been at 1,050 something people, and it finally shows 1,006 something people. I don't know how, it doesn't ever give me the next set of numbers. So all of a sudden, within about 15, 20 minutes, it jumped up to 1,060 something. So I don't know if that had a lot to do with it. I don't know. But make sure you're subscribed to me. I don't want to lose you. I am in a contest, and I know I've been sending out this little thing to vote for me. please, if I send it to you, click the where it says vote. You click it. Then the next screen comes up, and then you go down and you say one free vote. You can do the free vote. I don't want if the other things are all donation. 10 more votes for a $10 donation going to this whatever they have. But, you don't have to do that. If you be great, help me win this. I can win $13,000, guys. If I'm the 5 runner-ups, I can win a 100-foot skeleton, which I can't put in the yard. I'll just put it in Larry's yard, my next door neighbor. It'll be mine. I'll just put it in his yard for Halloween, then bring it back. But yeah, but I'd like to win the $13,000. Then if you come in town, we're having steaks. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I don't know what the lottery numbers are, guys. The Powerball tonight was $1 billion. And I bought my tickets. Let me see if I can find it. But I don't know what the numbers are. I'm not going to tell you. But yeah, here's my Powerball. I'll show you the bottom part. Powerball. Woo. I don't know what the numbers are. Larry, you're in here. Did you win? Larry bought some. That's a lot, I know. Yeah, it's Powerball tonight. I think it's a drawing tonight, Larry. I didn't remember what night it was supposed to be. I thought it was like Monday, Tuesday. But then I started reading the dates on the Powerball thing, and I think it was tonight. I don't know. Somebody let me know. But I always play it when it gets real big. I usually don't play it. It's only like $2 a ticket. So I bought $10 worth, which is 5 sets of numbers. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. But yeah. So yeah, this is my room. Here's my Christmas. Oh, this is my new thing, Patty. Also from her rental house. I've kind of got to fix it a little bit. It's kind of droopy. But this is a Santa Claus. He's in kind of a wire cage. It's kind of cool. I'm going to put some lights on him. I don't see lights that are... Oh, there's lights actually there. So I have to figure out how to plug them in to make them light up. Yeah. So he's not going to actually go there. I'll move him somewhere else. But yeah, overall, I still got a storage unit I'm still trying to work some stuff out of. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Is anybody still here? Randy, you still here? Only showing 2 people in here. Did I really scare y'all off, Flo? Or is it just me and you? Hope I didn't scare people off. I apologize. I just like to do this short little thing tonight. It'll be about 35, 40 minutes or so. Just to kind of say hi and see how everybody's week's been. Flo, besides doing that wonderful video, how are you? You good, Flo? Did you have a good week? You have another video? Can you give us a hint? I've got a few videos lined up. I've got a Bon Appetit video. I've got an idea. I just need 2 more ingredients. So I got to hit the grocery store. Probably either tomorrow or Monday. I'll hit the grocery store. I can't Monday because it's Labor Day. Labor Day is Monday, guys. Everything's closed. We're still going to go walking. Me and Steve have been walking. There's our gymnasium we have up at Harry Stone Recreation Center. And 16 times around the gymnasium is 1 mile. Well, the first time I went last Monday, I did it 12 times. And I almost got there. So this time, I did 18. And so I did a little over that because I got up to 16, but there was this lady walking with me and she said, where you at, Brex? I said, I just hit 16. Well, you got your mile in, I said. And she was just talking. So I just started walking with her, ended up going around 2 more times until she stopped. So yeah, I did that, walk around that gymnasium. But Monday, since they're closed, there's a nice little Harry Stone Park. I've done a video on it. And we're going to walk around the Harry Stone Park, me and Steve, and whoever else wants to join us on Monday. So, yeah. But, yeah, so that's what's happening. What's happening, bud? But like I said, I'm going to get this puzzle all glued up, and I got to start a new one once I get the puzzle up. I want to get it framed, and I want to get it up on the wall. Might do the same way that Patty had a couple of puzzle pictures up on her wall. I might do the same thing they did there. They just kind of took some double stick tape and stuck it up on the wall. I might just do that. But you got to wash that because sometimes that peels off the paint. and I don't want to do that. This is not my house. I have a renter. I'm a renter, so I have to be very careful. This is something I want to show you. This is my landlord. He's my landlord. Let me show you this. Patty, you still here? Larry, somebody talk to me. Flo's here. I think everybody left me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to chase you away. I'm still here. This was in my mom's house, and it was in her grandma's house, her mom's house. It's an old picture, and it's probably worth some money. I don't know, but it's got a crack in the screen. But that's been there for almost 30, 40 years. Even my mom's house, the crack was there. But this is, here we go. You ready? This is the Lord's Supper. It's a beautiful painting, picture. I don't know, I doubt it's a painting, but it has glass on it. Hope I'm getting the glare off of it. But I was hanging in my mom right above her couch, and Mom said, take that, Brexton. I want you to have it. So I did. But yeah, I love it. Tried to see if there's anything written on the back, since some of the paper's coming off the back. But it's beautiful, guys. I'll figure a way to hang it in my guest bedroom somehow. Let's see, what else? Let me get a drink of Wawa. Time to get a drink of Wawa. Cheers. The open squirrel magnet fishing. I watched his video the other night. It's actually pretty good. Trying to get him to come down here. Squirrel magnet fishing does these great videos where you can watch them where they drop metal magnets in the water and they bring it up. And he's brought up some really, really cool things. A lot of metal. A lot of things, you know, from, I'm always afraid you're going to stick to a car and bring it up and there's going to be a body in there. That would freak me out. Steve-O. Patty's not answering. She may have got left. Hope I didn't knock anybody out. There she is. Oh, that's cool, Patty. That's cool. There, I'm glad you're still here. Let me take the camera, Patty, and show you a few more items where I placed it. If I can do it right. Okay. There's a bunch of the little characters I found in a box. Can you see that okay? There's a bunch of little characters I put there. There's another little house that was in there. Yeah. Let me show you some other things. There's Mom, Patty, in that blanket. Me saying goodbye to her. That's my special. That's special. You still there? Okay, y'all still there? Hold on. There's something I found in your garage, Patty. A beautiful manger scene. I have the donkey, but now I just need the Christ manger scene and all that, and some angels and all that kind of stuff. Those little Santa Clauses were in there. That little shelf was in there, and I put all kinds of stuff on it and put a light around it. These are the little things I found, those little ceramic Santa Clauses and stuff. They were inside there. Those things are empty now. There's another little basket. There's me as Santa Claus and some pillows. There's old Saint Nick. There's Ebenezer Scrooge. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Bah humbug.
Bah humbug, he says. Hold on a minute. There we go. I get my hand out from under it. But I wanted to show y'all that just a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love it. I mean, that was something from Mom, and Mom said it came out of my Grandma Murphin's house up in Indiana. So I'm sure it's, I don't know, there's no date on it. I'd love to find out a date. So, yeah. And I've showed y'all this blanket, but I'll show it to you again. Here's that blanket that I had made from a picture. If I can get it all the way shown. Here's me. I don't want to get hit by the lamp. There's me saying goodbye to Mom. I'm going to get a better light. You can't really get a good light in here because I'm blocking the light. That's why. That's a little better. There's me saying goodbye to Mom about an hour before she passed. But I love that picture. So I decided, you know what? I think I'll get a blanket made of it, and it came out beautiful. I'm hoping maybe Patty, you keep that in mind whenever I pass. have that draped somewhere around close to my coffin of Mom. She's going to be my guardian angel. She's going to come get me. I believe in that. So, yeah. Then I got my buddy Steve. Let me see your phone just for a second. We've been trying to get him online, but his phone's been acting up. Where are you at in volume? No, you're good there. Yeah, hold on a second. It's scanning or something. Let's see what that's doing. Let it scan. Yeah. Oh, 4. Man, lost a lot of people in here. We got Flo and Patty still here. Larry's not answering. He was here. Huh? Not doing anything? Yeah. I got my live. Let me finish. After I finish my live, I'll see what I can see why it's doing that. Yeah. There, Larry. Lawrence, how are you? Took Larry to the doctor today, so that was fun. And we had a nice little time together and had some fun. We bought our Powerball tickets, Larry. Did you ever find out, Larry, if that Powerball was drawing tonight or was that next week? So I could be a billionaire. It was $1 billion lottery, guys, on the Powerball. I said, oh, man, that's something to buy. That's worth the money. You know, if you don't believe in the Powerball, but $1 billion, guys, with all the taxes, everything coming out of it, you're still going to get a good millions, somewhere in million. It is tonight, good. So the numbers have already been drawn. I got a funny story to tell you, Larry. Oh, man. When I left your house, I was coming down the alley. I don't know if I dropped it. After we got back, I drove you down to the house, and I came back, and I didn't think about it, and I sat down in the recliner for a little bit. Luckily, it wasn't raining, and I just sat there for a little bit, and I reached in my pocket, and I was pulling out my change and I got some money out of the ATM, and all of a sudden, there was no Powerball ticket. Oh, I was panicking. So I rushed back out to the car, opened up the front seat, looked under the seat, reached in there, and I said, oh, I got to follow my path. So I walked back down the alley all the way right to your gate, and I just happened to look down, and there was my Powerball number. Just the paper, just sitting right there before you went into your gate. And I went, oh, my gosh, can you imagine if it rained or something, and I just lost it, and that would have been the winning ticket? It might be a good omen. Me losing a ticket and finding it might be a good omen. But if I win it, guys, anybody living here, we're going to go out and party. Steaks for everybody. I want a medium well steak. There you go. One time we had up to 9 people. Now we're down to 6. But I'll take it. Anybody else new here want to type in and say hi? Larry, I know Larry. Patty's here. Flo. All right, Flo. Thank you very much for coming in, Flo. I really appreciate it. You talk to Lisa. Tell her me and Steve said hi. I really enjoyed her video today, too. I like when she does a video. Said she filmed it back in March, but it was like she can do live on the chat. So that's pretty cool, getting to talk about that wonderful video she did today on Muhammad Ali. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Here we go. I gotta get my microphone up close. Sorry, Larry. The magic dragon by the sea. Hope y'all heard that. That's my phone ring. If I ever give you my number, you'll call it, and it'll be Puff the Magic Dragon. I always put it from all my special friends. Some people get the other song, Red Solo Cup. I have a few people still have that phone number song. Oh, man. Yeah. Let's see, what else I got to talk to you about? Showed you all that. I guess I got to come over here and punch Steve out. Let me do that. Let's go. Come on, Steve. Come on. Come on. I'd never. He'd probably beat the wahoo out of me. I know. We haven't done him tonight yet. It's been 30 minutes, and we haven't heard Santa Claus tonight. I know. Here we go. We got to hear Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas.
You ready?
It's the most wonderful time.
I'm not embarrassed.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer.
Yeah, I am going to do a new puzzle, Patty. I just got to get the other one taken down. Megan showed me how to do it. She said put a newspaper under it and then go get some of that glue, that puzzle glue. And they give you a little brush with it. And you just brush it and you let it sit. And then you can slide the puzzle off wherever you want to, like onto a board or something. And then until I can get it framed. Let me finish my song. Wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Merry Christmas early. I know. In my cousin Levi outfit, I got my George hat on. It'll go back up on the wall. I just wanted to wear it tonight in honor of him tonight. I've been thinking about him. Yeah, been thinking about my George. Make sure everybody give me a thumbs up. Yeah, other than that, things been pretty good tonight, guys. We might cut this short. But, yeah. Steve, been good today? No? What's wrong? Just chilling? Chilling like Magillan? I am going to, I'll go ahead and tell you this, guys. This wall over here, I've got some things I've got to add to it. I got a chair downstairs. I talk about it all the time. I'm going to put a chair here, and I'm going to do a Santa Claus in a chair, and I want to see if I can, it's going to be free. I just got to practice it with the kids, and eventually maybe I can charge, but I want the parents to be able to call in and tell me a little bit about that child, and then the parents can say, I have Santa's number, and then she can dial it, and I can be on it'll all of a sudden come up as a video of me, not a video, but me sitting there talking to the child, and I know their name. And I'll tell them all about what they've done, if they've been bad that week, they can clean their room. But I'll also say, now, at the end of this, if you apologize to mom and say, Santa, I'll be good, we can talk about your presents. And I'll say, now, I hear you want this. I hear you want this. Is there something else you want to add? See, I want that child to really, really get into the Christmas spirit. So, ooh, that beard looking good, except for that brown area. I do need to go see my friend Lynn, get that taken care of. I'd like to get the whole beard white, real white. So I need to go see her real quick. But let me see what Patty just typed in something. I didn't see it, Patty. Hold on. I heard that you can hear it from the front, so you don't have to take through the back on the front comes. What? I'm confused. Hear what? I'm confused, Patty. What am I hearing? I can take it in from the front. I don't know what that means. Help me. But yeah, I think my next puzzle, let me see. Yeah, and a lot of these puzzles Patty gave me. Here's a brand new puzzle. I think I'm going to go, this is 1,000 pieces. I think this is going to be my next puzzle. Let me get the glare out of there. There we go. That's going to be my next puzzle. It's me, a Santa. I'm Santa Claus, folks. I'm going to try this one. It's going to take a little longer. Probably I'm going to try to work on it a whole lot more than I did this one. I kept kind of like once to twice a week. Yeah, I'll glue it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Patty. Okay, I get it now, what you're saying. But yeah, I want to try to get that done. And see. Yeah, so that's going to be my next puzzle. This puzzle I did here was 550. So I want to add another 450 pieces and try to put it together. Yeah. But yeah, I want to do a Santa Claus over here. I'll get the Santa Clauses all moved out of the way. There's my puzzle. It's all right there. Right there. There's my doggy back there. There's my Wizard of Oz collection over there. There's Grandma Murphin's lamp. That was in my mom's front room by the front door. There was a purple lamp and that one. I think I still have the purple lamp too. Okay. That's what I say. I just got to find out. I got to find out, do you it from the back or front? I'm going to read on it carefully and see. I think you put it from the back. That's why Megan said probably put it on newspaper, but I'm trying to figure out how you can flip it over without it falling all apart. I'll just cry if that thing falls apart on me. I figure just do it like it is and just paint it and then slide it off there after it's done. But Megan says, no, you got to put newspaper on there. It'll leak through and then it'll ruin the table. Ruin the table. Excuse me. But guys, I think we're gonna call it quits tonight. I had fun tonight. Okay, thank you, Patty. Cool. I just want to make sure. I'm going to read the instructions. Megan's she hasn't been feeling well this last week and a half or so, and she's got so much on her mind and everything, and trying to get ready for the holidays and at work. She works for the city of Dallas, and so it's a lot of work. But she said if she can try to get over here, I'd love her to come over just for a little bit. She said it'll take about an hour to get it all painted down and everything. And so she's going to see if she can try to get an hour in there to come over real quick. I'd like her to see my Christmas room. I'd like you to see the Christmas room, Patty. Larry saw it a while back. Yeah. So everybody, let's have a good night. That's right. I have Oscar's best friend. I haven't named him yet. Anybody want to name him? Here's Oscar's best friend. He looks just like Oscar. I think they're twin brothers. Yeah, they are. Hey, everybody. Wait. Hey, everybody. This is Oscar's brother, Elmer. Y'all have a good night. And what BREXTON always wants to say at the end of all his videos, don't let the road hit you in the butt. See y'all. Y'all be good. Have fun. Talk to y'all later. Love ya. See y'all Monday night, 7 o'clock, another live. Bye.